Hey guys, what is up? This is Baystared. We are back in our survival Minecraft Let's Play world. Thank you guys for checking out the first episode and then my basically little supplementary or short episode kind of explaining what the channel was about. Today I'm going to show you some stuff that I have gone ahead and done off camera. I do like to build some things, stuff that once I show it to you, it's basically all you need to see, because you'll really obviously understand how it works straight away. Nothing too crazy. I'll always want to kind of give you an idea of how I build something. That's just sort of how I work. But it's not always fun to sit and watch people mine like a million blocks. So sometimes I will show that, fast forward. Sometimes I will skip it altogether. And what you will notice right away, if you've watched the previous two episodes, was I got tons of trees just everywhere. I did go on a bit of a mission to farm some trees, plant some trees. That is one gigantic tree, by the way. I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing, but I feel like I need to eventually do something with it. And there wasn't anything weird. It just, out of one sapling planted right there, grew this mammoth tree. But anyways, I've been planting trees because for me, I want to build some pretty massive structures. I already have that in my brain, and to do that I'm going to need a ton of raw materials. So added a second chest. Oh, and by the way, I did have a suggestion for some additional space saving tips, which I always love, because these initial huts are nothing special, but you can definitely do some things to save yourself some room as far as floor space is concerned. So the suggestion was, why not put your chests in the floor to start with as well? Great suggestion. So I have this chest, which I have some junk in it. You're going to notice straight away, got some feathers, got some string, some eggs, whatever random stuff, a bunch of flowers, and then some redstone, because I did do some mining. You can see I have quite a bit of cobblestone just from doing some strip mining. And then this is the amount of wood that I've been able to stockpile so far. Again, just doing some tree farming, so to speak. You'll see that I do have my pen ready, because what I plan to do with this pen is I've already showed you guys how many, just the sheer number of cows that are in the local area. So I'm going to do a bit of a Pied Piper here in a minute, going through and bringing back just as many cows as humanly possible with just one piece of wheat. Now I'm betting I can get 20 or 30 cows straight off. Probably shouldn't be an issue at all. I did also go ahead and expand the farm. I showed you guys, about just working it out with one block of water. So over here I have one block of water. It's servicing this farm area up to like here. And I put another block of water. This actually isn't as wide as it could be, but you can tell that I do have, I don't know why those are empty, but you can tell I do have quite a bit of wheat going on. So I really don't need all that wheat. With a ready-made cow farm, literally, I will have a cow farm in a matter of moments once I go ahead and start it. So I'm going to go in here, hop in bed real quick, get a sleep on, and then as soon as we're up and ready, I am going to grab a piece of wheat. Then we're going to go make a trip and just see, while I'm talking, see, that dude already just straight up went in there all by himself. So we're going to close that. I'm going to get far enough away from him him or her, that he doesn't get interested in following me. And then I saw down this way, we're just going to see how many cows we can bring back with us. I don't even know if Minecraft has a limit to like the number of cows that will follow you or whatever. So, alright, well, so I didn't get as many as I thought I was going to get on the first shot, but I think I have like, let's see, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that dude over there wasn't interested at all in the wheat, so I'm not really sure what's going on there, but whatever. So it's a pretty good start, at least, to a cow farm. I mean, normally, if you're able to get 2 of them, then it's pretty much GG. Look at those squids just hanging out, being worthless. That's what they do. Like I said earlier, it won't be totally worthless because I do plan on needing some ink sacs in order to make some black wool, maybe make some black sheep, black wool, some carpet, some other stuffs. So let me go ahead and get this guy over there, and I'll be right back to you in just a second. All right, so I did go ahead and actually got that dude that was not interested in just a moment ago. He is now in the pen, and I did also go ahead and breed some of them. So yay, we have some baby cows. I think it takes like 5 minutes or something like that, and that's like a real-time 5 minutes for the cows to be able to breed again. And if you don't know, and always do, leave me some comments, let me know if I skip over stuff. You take a piece of wheat and you give it to one cow, then you give it to another cow, the full-size ones. Give it to one, give it to the other. They'll have hearts that show up over their head. They will smash their faces together, and then you'll have baby cows. So cool as the other side of the pillow, so to speak, and they will do what they need to do, and before long you'll have just tons of cows. So the goal there for that little pen area is to go ahead and try to get just a massive cow farm going. The basic reason for that is Steak does a really good job. What do we call it? Steak. Okay. Does a really good job of refilling your hunger bars. So you'll be able to keep everything going, keep yourself full a lot longer, a lot more of the time. So I am going to go ahead and make myself an iron pickaxe, and I know I have what seems to be a dozen, not really, 3 of the stone pickaxes. And the reason we're going to do that is I'm going to show you one more thing I have been working on. And if you had watched any of my other Let's Play, the one on the Xbox, which if you haven't watched it, go ahead and check it out. There is a lot of cool stuff on there, or at least I think it's cool. What I wanted to show you was that there are also a lot more cows, and I'll probably try to round them up sooner or later. I did go ahead, and I told you earlier I had been strip mining, and to that end, the reason I was strip mining was first to gather a ton of materials, and then obviously you saw that I had some lapis, you saw that I had some redstone, and I'm not really good at foreshadowing, so you probably know what's coming, but we wander down here, and of course some diamonds. Now normally you would try to save as many diamonds as you can. The way I say or mean to save them is if you don't have a pickaxe with fortune on it, like fortune 2, fortune 3, you could use like a silk touch and pick these blocks up without actually mining the ores out of them. Now the problem is you have to have a few diamonds before you can make an enchanting table by which to enchant anything in any hope to get fortune or something like that, or even silk touch for that matter. So I went ahead and made an iron pick. You just saw me do that. I'm going to go ahead and break these up. It is a 8 block of diamonds, which I believe is the largest number that will spawn together. Basically what that means is diamonds and such, they do spawn in randomly, and I think for diamonds they are restricted as far as the number that spawns in at one time, and I think so that 8 block was as big as will spawn in at any one given time. You can tell it's dark up there, so I'll just kind of show you around down here a little bit more. The trick that I do basically is you make a big long corridor, or however long of a corridor you want, and then you just mine in a straight line all the way down, however far you want to. And sometimes I go pretty far, and then when you get down to the other end, you basically make another corridor. So you have 2 corridors that you've kind of matched up to make them as long as you can, or as long as you want to. And then basically what you do with that is, let me switch over to this one so we don't waste up the iron one. Here, water. I have this feeling we're going to run into an underground. Yep, I knew it. It was coming sooner rather than later. Was some sort of a cave system. I really assumed we were going to hit one eventually. And of course, oh, are you kidding me? GG, buddy. Good going. There is another set of diamonds. So that's totally awesome. Let me see where this is coming from. We can block up that water source. Yeah, buddy. So get rid of that. Now what I am going to do, because of what I was just talking about, oh, looky here. What I was just talking about was trying to save these until we can get some kind of fortune pick. I'm going to uncover them and see how many there are. Like I said, 8 blocks is the largest, but what you always want to do is check any adjacent block. So any block that the block is touching, whether it be even a corner or a solid face, there can be another diamond that is generated in that area. So let's keep a lookout here so we don't... Whoa, nice job, dude. Let's keep a lookout here so we don't end up stepping in lava. But any block that touches could be a diamond, or a diamond block. So we'll check it out real quick. I don't imagine there's going to be another one, but we just always double check. Plus you want to uncover any lava that might be around so you don't end up losing diamonds that way. But at any rate, I am going to let these just hang out here, and the reason for that is I'm hoping to get a enchanting table, so hopefully I can get some sort of silk touch or fortune. Anyways, so we'll leave those there for now. And like I was saying, you make these corridors, usually skip 2 blocks, and the reason you do that will become pretty evident here in a moment, and I'll show you that, just kind of illustrate it a little better. The reason you skip 2 blocks is if I'm on this row right here and I've mined that all the way from end to end, and then I can see this block, right? I can see this wall. Then I come over here and I'm digging in here. Now I can see this wall. So by skipping 2 blocks in the middle and then digging these basically long straight lines, you get a ton of resources, plus you see the floor, ceiling, and you already have seen both sides of the corridor you're digging out. So awesome. Anyways, that's just a little tip that something that I do that helps me not miss stuff all the while I'm going through here and just racking up tons of resources. So this is part of the grind I was telling you about. Like, I'm not going to show you guys digging thousands and thousands of blocks, but what I will do is always show the diamond finds. I like to do that because not that you guys probably care one way or the other if I cheat or whatever, but I just don't do it. And on survival, my survival let's plays like this, I definitely don't spawn anything, and I don't use any kind of cheats or hacks or anything like that. So by showing you the diamond finds, you'll always know that I found diamonds, and I can always show you, or you'll always see them in the episodes, because I won't mine them up unless I'm recording. So I may mine 10,000 blocks off camera, but I won't mine a single diamond unless I'm recording. So I am going to mine this up, get back up to the surface, put these diamonds away, and then we'll go from there. Okay, well, I made it back up to the surface, and I realized it was nighttime still, and I thought I was going to be able to sleep, but I can't because there are monsters nearby, and I can hear the spider, and I know he's on the roof, and he's really being a jerk. So let's go ahead and chuck some of this. So I got some more redstone. Awesome. That's going to really come in handy sooner rather than later. I'll go ahead and throw this gold ore into a furnace here, get that going, and then I will need a diamond pick. I'll probably just go ahead and make one of those now because I will need one to make an enchanting table. I am going to need obsidian, and to get obsidian I will need a diamond pick no matter what. So go ahead and grab that up. I have enough diamonds. I think you need 2 diamonds for an enchanting table. So let's just pretend this is obsidian. I think it goes something like this, and then 1 in the middle, and then you put a diamond here, and a diamond here, and then you take a book and you put it here. So when I get all the stuff, that'll make more sense. So it's obsidian here, 2 diamonds and a book, and that's how you make your enchanting table. So you guys will see that soon enough. Right now, though, I am just going to wait for it to be daytime, which I know sounds like a chicken-hearted thing to do, and it kind of is. You know what? Tell Tell you what, let's go out here. See if we can find the spider. And he found us. Die, 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 die. Good. Okay. So, spider's dead. Good job. We didn't die. Amazing fighting skills. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. And then we'll see what we're going to do there. Oh, one thing I was going to show you. Achievements. So, this is something you can do in Minecraft. And it's something that it probably won't be that awesome, but we are going to go ahead and do all of them. And the way that works, you all know, starts here. Basically, once you've taken inventory or opened your inventory for the first time, you can get this getting wood, benchmarking, time to strike when you make these swords. So you have to make sure you do all this stuff in a kind of an appropriate order, because otherwise, like if you don't get iron ingots, then getting the diamond block. Well, you can't mine diamond blocks before you get iron anyways, but see what I'm saying? Everything kind of has a path, a flow. This one, at least 1 kilometer from where you started, so that's kind of a cool one. Maybe long as far as building a minecart that's long enough, but we are going to go ahead, and I'll show you more of those as we go along, but you see those things as they pop up. It shows you, well, I can't show it to you now, but it shows you like the stuff that you've done and the stuff that you haven't done. So I think, no, diamonds would probably be overkill, but I will go ahead and make an iron sword. I have the wood swords, and they are clearly junk. So I don't know why I've hung on to them as long as I have, but let's toss them in here for now. I also did get a bow that was basically almost used up. I saw a skeleton, and he was just hanging out over here under a tree. Killed him, got a bow. Awesome work. So we have the diamonds, we have the diamond pickaxe. I am going to have to go down and get some obsidian. If you also noticed, I did go ahead and plant some... Oh, that was an Enderman. How weird. I did go ahead and plant some sugarcane down there, and we're going to keep an eye on that. And oh, he is there. You block stealing son of a bitch. Come on. Come get somebody. I hate those guys for stealing my blocks. Not cool. I'm going to kill him. He thinks he's going to get away with it. I'm taking that sand block back. Come get somebody. Where'd you go? Yeah, come on, buddy. Why do you keep teleporting? Come. Why does he keep leaving? Oh, I'm going to own your face. Why is he running? He keeps opening his mouth. What is that? Did I hit him? Of course not. What are we doing? Alright, now I'm on some kind of a wonky mission here. Yes! Come get some, brother. You're going to get me an Enderman. Reason for that is when you... Oh, he's doing the scream. I think that's the Enderman scream or something weird. Well, he is just crazy. At any rate, I need the Ender pearls so we can make some Eyes of Ender. Once we do eventually decide to go to the end, we'll need those to activate the end portal, blah, blah, blah. So if you're new to Minecraft, that won't make a lot of sense to you, but if you played Minecraft a bajillion times, you'll definitely understand what that means. Now, I'm not hearing him anymore. That's really frustrating because it sounds to me like he bugged out completely. Tell you what we'll do, last thing probably for this particular episode, just want to kind of give you an idea of what I've got going on, the things I've added, new stuff that's going on. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I get sidetracked so easily. It's not even funny. So let's knock down this. No secret there as far as what we're doing. If you've never played before, whatever. But what we're doing is we're just making a sugarcane farm. And sugarcane has to be planted right next to water to grow. And on sand, it does better than on dirt. So you knock off the top layer. It keeps growing. It grows back. You pick up the stuff that falls off. And eventually I'll grab some sand and just fill this in. It'll make it a whole lot easier and a whole lot faster. But for now, throw down what I have grown and let this new stuff keep growing because I'll need that to make some, what's it called? Pages? Sheets of paper? Need the sheets of paper with some leather to make some books. And like I showed you before, we'll need the books to make a enchanting table. So I'll see you down here in a second. I'm going to go back to where that obsidian was and mine that up. So be right back. Okay, so we came back down. I did have to go back up and get some water because one little tip when you're working around lava, especially like in this case, it's only one block of obsidian deep, and then there's just this gigantic lava pool. So kind of get yourself a place started where you can throw the lava block down or the water block down in here, and then you can mine this obsidian, and you don't really have any risk of losing it. And show you why just as soon as this block breaks. Which takes forever because it's obsidian. But see how we didn't lose it because the water fills in faster than the block can get consumed. So we always grab them, which is kind of awesome. It's a good tip for when you are working around lava at all, because it's really easy and super frustrating to stand down here for several long minutes and mine obsidian only to end up losing the block because it falls in a pool of lava and you don't get it back. You can hold shift and sort of stand on the edge and kind of work it out that way. But that is also very dangerous because if you let go at all, if you accidentally derp it up and fall in the lava, then you're dead as well. So this is just the easiest method. The water moves faster than the block falls into the lava, so you don't end up losing blocks. It's just the best way to go. So I'm going to go ahead and mine up a few more blocks because I want to get enough to build the enchanting table, which is only going to take, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to need 3, 6, 8, 10, I guess, for a nether portal. We may not go to the nether right away, but we will be going there eventually. And so I want to go ahead and mine those blocks up as well. So I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so you can see some of the achievements as they pop up there. Just got back up, went to sleep. You saw I grabbed several blocks of obsidian. Looks like I got 15, which should give me one more than I need, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm not going to go to the nether today in this episode. In fact, I'm actually going to go ahead and leave you here. What I will do next time is I will go ahead and make the enchanting table, and we'll do some just real basic enchantments, kind of share some tips there as well as far as using your enchanting levels wisely, or as wisely as you can. If you're not going to level 30, some tips and tricks as far as how to use them to get some pretty good armor and such early on. It won't be the most beast mode stuff you've ever seen, but it will be good armor for the Iterum. So anyways, I'm gonna leave you guys here. Be sure to please smash that like button. See if we can't get this episode up to, I don't know, maybe 25 likes. That would be awesome. Just please smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Definitely leave me comments. Let me know what you like to see, what you don't like to see, and we can go from there. But I do appreciate you guys tuning in, and this is Based Stared. We're out.